on all the missions that Calvary is already supporting through the general fund. But we're also going to have the opportunity on that envelope to support our campus renovation. We have some awesome things going on at Calvary designed to fulfill our mission of reaching, serving, and growing. We're having new signs put in. We're going to be renovating the CCC building to help out in our new ministry, Celebrate Recovery. And so we'll have the opportunity to give to that. We'll also have the opportunity to support new missions, new ministries through the Thanksgiving collection, and also the Calvary Foundation. So a lot of us may not know too much about the Calvary Foundation, so I figured I would ask Glenn Spikesma to come up on stage to share a little bit more about the foundation and how we partner with the foundation. Thank you, Glenn.
Good to be here.
Yeah. So Glenn, tell us, what is the Calvary Foundation?
The Calvary Foundation is really a partnership. It's a partnership with all the members of Calvary and the families of Calvary and friends of Calvary. And what we do is we put together long-term investment strategies for the church. And so in that, we've done projects in the past, which include the Welcome Center over here. The playground was part of that, church repaving. But we also get involved, as you described, sponsoring Calvary as a mission field out there, but more importantly, a hospital for those in need. And those projects include things like the Joshua Tree we've done. We've also aided in sending people to Mexico, and so a lot of missional activities we get involved into.
So you mentioned partnership. We have these ongoing renovations, or these upcoming renovations, actually, and they're really designed to help Calvary achieve its mission, but they're pretty costly, to the tune of about $50,000. How can the foundation partner with us on those renovations? Well,
that's one thing that the foundation does is we tend to focus on the longer term projects. So a lot of the things that happen in the church are sponsored, as you said, through the general fund. But what we like to focus on are the longer term projects. So such as things that we're going to be doing, as you described, the signage and some of the building, lighting changes to support long term. That's what we get involved in. So it's those things that are not in the general fund, that's what we like to support and provide those long-term funds for that.
So with all these renovations coming up and the partnership that we have with the foundation, how can we as Calvary and a congregation participate alongside the foundation?
Yeah, well, that's a great question, because one of the things we could do at the foundation is take the interest we've made over the last year and just pay for the $50,000. But what that would do is it would make it totally a foundation project. And the committee decided and thought through this, and what we'd rather do is involve the entire congregation. So what we're willing to do is match 50% or 100% of what's given, so it'll be a 50% of the total. Up to that we would cover. So we're there, and we'll cover $25,000 of the $50,000, as that's what the foundation is willing to put in as a match. So if the church gives 20, we'll give 20. If they give 25, we'll give 25. And if more is given, we'll take that and add that to just the foundation, and we'll add that for longer term support for the next project that comes along.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's tremendously generous. Thank you guys so much. It's awesome. So when you do receive your Thanksgiving envelope, you'll notice a line item on there that says Campus Renovation Fund. What Glenn is telling us that they're going to match up to $25,000 that you give through that fund. So please support it. As a finance team, Calvary's in a very healthy spot right now financially. But we have these ongoing renovations. We really want Calvary, the congregation, to get behind them and support them. So thank you so much, Glenn.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me up.
Yeah. So now as we prepare for the message, please open your Bibles and turn to